Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Phantasy Calradia Let's Play. So we're still in the desert here, fighting some desert bandits, and it looks like they're riding at us pretty hard here, so I should probably move a little bit quicker. Infantry, get over there. Archers, get behind. Cavalry, get off to the side. Or cavalry, go ahead and charge them, actually. Let's try not to eat any couch lances here. But we're going to wander the desert some more here and try to find some fights, some enemies and whatnot. I'm assuming we'll be able to beat these guys, of course. If we can't, then obviously that changes our plans considerably. But it looks like we're doing alright. So they do have... Where did those guys come from? I thought they only had 40, but apparently they have a bit more than that. Oh, he juked me out right there. Alright, everybody charge. Do what you gotta do. I'm not gonna micromanage you. Oh. What did you stop me with? He stopped me dead with like a... He had a spear on his back, but he wasn't using it. Ouch. Stab you in the face. And let's see. Can I wiggle past you guys? There we go. My horse is not moving too well here. But it looks like we have pretty much thinned their ranks at this point. Let's get this skeleton. Oh, right over his head. Good job. And there's our victory. Cool. I don't know if we took any casualties there. If we did, we didn't take many. But, oh, cool. Just 2 wounds. So not a big deal at all. Gain some renown from that. We will capture a desert bandit. And we rescued a dark mage. He looks evil, so I'm not going to bring him along. Even though I'm sure he would be helpful. Again, we're trying to roleplay here. And wow, they actually dropped quite a bit of loot, so we'll grab all of this, or at least as much as we can carry, and then we'll be on our way. Let's see, that's worthless, that's worthless. Anything else? 203, those are actually not worthless. That is, though. Alright, so we'll take the bow instead, and that stuff. Okay. So, let's head over here, since this is the nearest town, and we'll unload all that stuff we picked up. And actually, I think we have a few troops ready to level up, including some of these mercenary mages. Right there is fine. And then Barrack the Bard is also ready to level up. So let's see, we'll go Strength 12, and we'll keep putting points into Iron Flesh for the time being. Actually... that seems inefficient because until he hits strength 3, he doesn't need to go strength 12. So instead, we'll go intelligence 11, and that'll allow me to put 2 points into that. And then on the next level up, we can go strength 12 and get that up to 4. I think that just works out easier. Let's see. I'm going to give you some one-handed skill. And maybe some two-handed or polearm skill later. But let's unload these goodies we just picked up, and then we'll try to find some more enemies to fight. We are going to need a bit more cash before we really do anything big here. So, actually, you know what? Let's keep that horse, just in case. It's stubborn, but that's better than it being, like, lame or something. And I can ride stubborn horses. My riding skill is high enough, so it might be useful. I'm going to sell that. We'll get rid of these as well. That's just a regular old sword. I actually kind of like the arming sword better, and it is better. Maybe I should hang on to an arming sword just in case. And I've got a few extra horses. Let's put this one up here as well. Do I need a nomad bow? Probably not, so we'll get rid of that too. And I think that's fine. Got a couple of extra weapons just in case. That'll net us 700 gold. And let's see, we could probably use a little bit more food, so I will take some dried meat and some cheese and some cabbage. How about that? Alright. Let's poke into the tavern real quick. We'll see if there's anything here. Maybe a ransom broker. Let's see. No. Okay. Okay then. Then we'll just be on our way. Alright, so maybe we should head south. Well, let's wander the wastes over here and see if we run into any undead or anything. Because that's more what I'd like to be fighting. I don't mind fighting desert bandits, but we came down here to fight undead. And so, obviously, I'd prefer to come across them. One thing I would also like to do is, and I don't really care which character, but I'd like to up our spotting a bit. Because I've noticed when I fast forward at all, I tend to run smack into things. Because our spotting is very, very bad right now, and we can't see very far in any direction. So it would be very helpful to me if, you know, we could change that. Just so I knew what I was getting into when I fast forwarded into stuff. I'm not really seeing anything here, though. Alright, so there is 89 skeletons here. I'm not sure if we should take them on or not. Let's see. There's 19 skeleton warriors, 2 of which are heavy, and then 65 skeletons. I feel like we could beat them. It might cost us, though. But I'm going to say, let's go for it. This is going to be a more difficult fight than we've taken on before. But still winnable, I think. So we'll lead our troops. And I'm not sure if we should push forward. That might be ill-advised, but let's try to take this high ground. I just, you know, the more space between us and them, the better. But I think, you know, claiming some good territory first. Wow, that is a lot of people on horseback. Let's see if I can lure them this way. Cavalry, feel free to charge. I already told the infantry to charge, so hopefully they do that. Infantry, you guys want to join the fight here? Yikes, wow, that is a lot of skeletons. But they do basically just fall apart when you run them over, so that's good. And the mages are unloading from up top. Oh god, this horse. Cut you down as I go by. Where's my infantry at? Why aren't you charging? Come on. And then archers, let's get you here. I'm gonna kind of duck around, and actually what I'll do is I'm going to summon some throwing weapons and see if I can't take out some skeletons just by lobbing stuff at them. What is that noise? Okay, I don't know what that was about. Oh no! I might go down here just because I have like no way to defend myself. Ouch. Come on, come on. I wonder if I can... Oh. No, I can't. Come on, close it. Ah. Well, that didn't work. I was hoping that I could turn the undead right there, but that doesn't seem to have worked. So I'm actually going to back out here. Let's see, 2 dead, 9 wounded. We've killed 50 of them. So we should be able to leave if we want to. We could anyways, because again we initiated the fight. But I think I'd like to finish this off. Actually 12 against 39, that might be too difficult for us. No, we'll try it. We'll try it. Okay. So let's see. Archers set up here. Set up right there. Infantry set up there. Cavalry go off to the side. And I'm going to start throwing some heals down. You guys might need to move a little bit faster than that. Weird. I got to sound like I hit him, but it didn't do any damage. Come on, use those halberds. Take them out. Again with the, like, no damage. Alright, cavalry, go do your thing. I'm gonna stay over here and do that, and then I'll try to turn some undead. It appears not to have really done anything. Come on, why won't this close? Fine, there. God damn it. That animation took too long. Boy. Well, they seem to all be going after my cavalry, and so my infantry is actually doing okay. Let's cut this guy down. Try to get you as well. Oh, these guys have better armor. Much better armor. Yeah, he is really not taking much damage here. There we go. So I feel like when fighting undead, one thing that would be really useful is like a heavy warhorse, maybe a charger or something, because you can trample them to death very easily, like this. So if you were able to charge through several of them, you could actually do pretty considerable damage just by doing that. You wouldn't even need to necessarily swing at them. You got that? I'll let you handle it. Let's go after this guy. Oh, don't you do it. Nah, man. His reach is so much better. There's no way I can outrange him. There we go. Cool. That wasn't too bad. Alright, so we only had one wound there, but we were able to defeat them. We rescued Mummy Cavalry, Mummy Archer, and Dark Mage again, all stuff that I am not going to be taking along with me. Apparently we lost a lot of our mercenary... Oh wait, no, we had mercenary cavalry, that's right. Let's get another mercenary mage. Apparently the other one did die. But nobody leveled up. Shame. Any good gear? At least a bunch of swords and axes. Well, how valuable is this stuff? That battle axe is actually pretty good. Is there any food? Oh, this is rotten. We'll get rid of that and we'll take a new axe. Is there any food that's like almost all the way eaten? Doesn't look like it. No, yeah. So I guess not. We'll just take what we've got here. That's okay. And oh, a couple people leveled up, including the player character. So let's see. I could use some more faith. Maybe I should go charisma 11. I'll put that point into... Again, I'd really like to up our spotting. But I can have other companion characters take that on. I don't necessarily need to do it myself. I think I'm going to go with Power Strike just so my hits do more damage. And then when we hit Charisma 12, we should go up to Faith. We should be able to go up to Faith 4. And we'll just keep doing, I guess, one-handed and throwing. Maybe some two-handed and polearm skill, but we won't use those as often. So let's see. Unela, our orc friend. Let's get her leveled up. Probably going to go with some more strength here because Iron Flesh 3 is not nearly high enough. And... let's see, stealth. No, we don't need stealth. Power throw. Let's go with, I can make her our spotter. Yeah, let's make her our spotter. Especially since it'll be a while before we can level up the more important skills there. And then Berembert, who is our gnome friend with his repeating crossbow. You could use some strength, but I'm actually going to go intelligence 15 here. That'll unlock his ability to do intelligence stuff up to 5, but more importantly it'll allow me to put 2 points in Iron Flesh, and then we'll up his crossbow skills pretty considerably there. He is an archer, right? Yes, good. Your infantry, cavalry, perfect. Is that axe you have any good? That was not what I intended to do. There we go. Rusty battle axe. Well, I have a perfectly good battle axe there, so let's swap, and I'll sell your old one. I actually had some throwing weapons, but I sold them, so that's unfortunate. Because, I mean, throwing weapons would actually suit you pretty well. But oh well. Too late now. Let's get you upgraded, and that appears to be it. Cool. So that was a pretty dangerous fight, and obviously we took a lot of damage from it, but we were able to win, so that's a good sign. Let's head back north, maybe this way, and we'll unload our inventory. Let's steer clear of these skeletons for now. There's a lot more heavy warriors in that group, and we're down to like 11 people capable of fighting right now, so that's not ideal at the moment. Alright, so here we are. Let's go ahead and run inside, and we'll unload some of this gear. We'll just get rid of all of it, I guess. And that can go. I'll keep an arming sword around just in case, but that's pretty good. We made almost 1,000 silver from that fight, or gold, or whatever. I'm pretty sure these are silver, but whatever. It makes no difference. We made almost 1,000 monies. Large bag of darts, heavy darts, bent war darts. I wouldn't mind, again, some throwing weapons for him. Also, that's a significantly larger shield. I'm wondering if that would be useful for anybody. That is basically all the money we just made, though, for a single shield. I don't know if I need a shield right now, so I guess I will pass. Ooh, that's cool. Trident. Yeah, we don't need it, though. Alright, so I think we've been in the tavern here already, but I'll jump back in just to check. Oh, there's a ransom broker, so that worked out. Kevtil. I think he's one of the new guys, but I don't remember if he's interesting or not. I might just overwrite him with one of your characters. We'll see. Apparently I don't have anybody to sell. I thought I did. Apparently I don't. They must have escaped. Okay. Well, that's disappointing, but whatever. So, what do we want to do from here? Let's actually look and see what's currently going on with the Serenid Sultanate. So, truce with Swadia and the Vagirs. No outstanding issue with all these guys. They're at war with the Orc faction, as I think just about every human faction is. And then, let's see, these are the undead, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, ruled by Lich King Malaran. And they are not at war with the Serenid Sultanate, interestingly enough. I was considering maybe looking into a mercenary contract with them, but they're not at war with the undead, and that's kind of our main enemy here. So, if we were to take a mercenary contract with them, assuming we have enough renown, let's see, character renown. Oh, we got plenty. We could join a faction right now if we wanted to. Let's see. So, they are at war with the Bleeding Throats, who are up here. I guess they do share sort of a border with them. Yeah, I mean, the Orcs were one of the factions I wanted to fight, so that sort of works out. And then, presumably, somebody... Well, you know what, we can check right now. It'll be easier just to do it this way, though. So who's at war with the undead right now? Let's see. Okay, so they've actually got a trade agreement there. Truce, at war with the Order of the Blazing Hand. That makes sense. I don't want to join the Order of the Blazing Hand, though. Even as mercenaries, they are kind of zealots, and we're trying to be a little bit more, a little bit less hardline than them. So they're sort of like our rivals, I guess. We don't like the way they do things. They don't like the way we do things, but we have similar goals. Anyway, if we can, we'll try joining the Serenids as mercenaries, although our renown might be too high at this point. I guess we can ask around. We'll ask for a quest, and they may still give it to us, but they may not if our renown is too high. We'll see. We'll see. But As long as we just kind of ask around and find a lord who's not the king, we may be alright. Let's see, we'll request a meeting. There's somebody here, why doesn't that seem to work in this mod? And I guess I have to do this twice. There we go. Is there anything happening here? No. We'll go to the Lord's Hall then. And let's see. We'll introduce ourselves. Okay. Well, I need tasks. Oh, nice. First try. Cool. Yeah, I'll do it. And so our relations with everybody except for the orcs goes up, surprisingly. And we go down with the orcs. We are going to, of course, have to ride north a bit to join into that fight. We could also use some more troops if we're going to do that. Oh, Lawless Elven Warband. No, the elves are too dangerous to fight them that outnumbered. Although they kind of fight passively, so they're a little bit easier to deal with because they hang back and use their archers. We're not in shape to do that right now. In fact, what I'd like to do is let's head to Amarad and see about grabbing some mercenaries. Oh, they almost caught us. Almost caught us. We could have just killed a few of them and then fled and we would have been fine, but it's still kind of a hassle. So we've got our first mercenary contract, and we're going to try to make good on it. We need mercenaries to join us, though. Let's see, who is this? Veteran mercenary mages, and then Katrin, no. All the default characters are going to get replaced by, Rolf included. They're all going to get replaced by your characters. I'm not going to pick up these randos. Are you like, what kind of, are you a gnome or something? Must be. Interesting. I thought I made him a an elf or something, but I guess not. Katrin is apparently male now. Looks the same though. Anyway, let's see. Some veteran mages. 4 for 1,500. I can afford that. So I'll do it because mages appear to be very, very strong in this. And these guys are veterans too. They're not lesser mages like the other ones we saw. If we recruit troops from here, what do we get? No, I don't want to do that. What else do we have? We can grab some armor. Nah. I don't see anything that's going to be like immediately useful to us. So I'll probably just pass on all that. How is my horse doing, by the way? Still stubborn. That's good. It's not lame. Because it did go down in that fight, so I was worried it might have been permanently slowed. So what are we up to now? 25? That's still less than ideal, but you're going to have to make do with it. I'd love to get more of these guys. I haven't seen any, and we're not in the territory where I think you can recruit them, so unfortunately. Oh, wow. These guys are gaining land. They have already taken 2 of the Kyrgyz's 4 castles. That's apparently they need our help over here. Not that we're really a large enough party to make much of a difference. Alright, so I've just been kind of riding around in hostile territory to see if there's any parties small enough for us to fight. Most of the lords have armies of several hundred, so it'll be a while before we can actually do anything in this war. But I did find some deserters who are all Kyrgyz horsemen, so we'll go ahead and fight them. And that should at least allow us to continue, you know, gaining experience and whatnot. Would have preferred not to fight them at night, but, you know, you catch them when you catch them. So let's get up to here. Infantry, please move up. Cavalry, charge. Mages, I guess run face first into the enemy. Down you go. I'm going to throw a heal out for my men while we're fighting. And let's see if we can get this guy. Oh, apparently not. On the plus side, we may get a bunch of javelins here that we can allocate to our people. and potentially a bunch of horses. So the loot here might be very, very useful to us. I hate fighting enemy cavalry, especially with short swords. I don't have a pole arm or anything, so this is going to be difficult. Infantry, do what you need to do. Archers, why don't you move down slope a bit? And I'm going to summon something to throw at them. Let's see. I'll try to throw at this guy. I imagine this is going to be really hard for you guys to see because YouTube makes everything darker for some reason. And this is already kind of really poorly lit. I got to lead him a bit. A little bit more. Too much. It was close. My accuracy is just not high enough with this character yet. Kill him, damn it. Come on, slow down. You're gone. Alright. I think that's the end of the fight. Perhaps. Perhaps not. You guys still chasing somebody? It looks like it. There's somebody over here, I think. Everybody's kind of running in this general direction. So I would presume that there's still someone over there. And it looks like they got him. Cool. Fantastic. So we'll leave. No casualties on our part. That's what I like to see. We'll take a Kurgite Horseman captive. Let's level you guys up as well. Frorin, our dwarf, is leveled up too. And let's see here. We did get a horse. Actually, a few, but a lot of them are lame. We also got javelins. Cool. It's pretty much exactly what we were hoping for. Lances will be useful as well. Let's see. Are steppe horses any good? They're kind of slow, actually. My saddle horse is faster, so in that case, you know what? I'm gonna ditch this bow, and we'll take some of these shields instead, because I think the shields might be a little bit better suited. My shield's better, but my companions may not have shields as good. Also, pole arms are pretty useful, so I'm going to throw one on my back. Especially if we're going to be fighting a lot of cavalry, so that will be fine, I think. You know what, I'll throw another one on my back. Just because we can give that to somebody else later. We'll maximize our inventory space right now. So, Frorin. Let's see. First of all, let's have a look at your skills. You have power throw 3, so I can already give you pretty good throwing weapons. Let's start working on your intelligence, because you're also going to double as my engineer for the time being. We'll go power strength, or power strike 4. And how about tactics? Maybe? I'm not sure. With this, Barenbert can build and tinker new items, but this isn't Barenbert, this is Frorin. That seems like a bug. Sure, tactics, why not? And let's do some throwing, since he's finally going to get some throwing weapons. So, let's see, I've got bent javelins and bent javelins. So you can have those, I guess, it makes no difference. And that is like the worst shield I've ever seen, so why don't you take this one? Wow, resistance 1. So the thing probably gets like one-shotted every time he uses it. We'll try to get him a better shield, preferably a larger shield than this, but for now that'll work. And I suppose that's fine. Let's see, Aiden. I should actually take your shield. I want you using magic only at this point. So, why do you have a rusty elven knife? I don't know. It doesn't matter, to be honest. He just needs to not have a shield, because he has to unequip the shield every time he uses magic, so this should make it easier for him. With you, Alethira, I think you're pretty well outfitted at this point. Although I might try to find you some better light armor so that you are a little bit more mobile. Or maybe even put you on horseback. Unela. I think that a lance might suit you better than a Volge. So we'll try that. Barenbert. I'm not sure what to give you, to be honest. I guess that works. Yeah, you're fine. So we'll leave it at that, and then, let's see, Barrack. I don't know if this mall is, like, worth keeping around. Yeah, I'm not sold on it. I will give you this shield, because I think it's better. Oh, actually, it's not. You know what, I will give you that, and maybe I'll give this to, Forin, because this is bigger, and it's got just as much resistance. And 37. These are slightly better. How do they look? I'm not really a fan. I'll just sell them. Okay, can you throw stuff? No. But I'll keep those around just in case. And let's see, mercenary cavalry. Did I miss anybody? Darius. I think I need to sell these because I don't think he can actually use them. So I don't think he can use those spells. Can't do that. You can use lances though. I know you can do that. We'll start with that. I'll let him keep the flame arrow, and I don't think he's gonna use it. So we'll just get rid of his spells, and he'll have to learn new ones. Alright, and I think that's where we'll leave it for today. We got our first mercenary contract. It'll be probably a little while before we're actually able to make good on it, just because the orc war parties are so huge that we stand no chance with only 25 men. We're going to try to continue to build our party, but until we start seeing money from those investments that we've made, you know, it'll be hard to do a whole lot. Also, I can only have 68 people in my party at the moment. I haven't put a lot of emphasis on leadership because we were trying to stay fairly small and fast. But obviously we're kind of shifting now. We want to start building up a larger army. So that's something we'll need to look into. But yeah, I think we'll be hanging out in this area for a while and just trying to harass the orcs and earn our mercenary pay as best we can. That should help. I don't know how well mercenary pay is or how good mercenary pay is in this mod. Obviously, back when we played Prophecy of Pendor, being a mercenary was very lucrative. But we've seen in other mods it's not nearly so much. So I guess it'll kind of just depend on how well it works here. But we do have a bunch of dye works in the works. So when those are complete, which a few of them should be fairly soon here, we'll be making a lot of money from that. Probably anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 a week for each of them. So that will really help us as well. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Phantasy Calradia with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.